Hello, Central Illinois Football Friday. Week 3 is the big Mid-Illini rivalry. Can Metamora beat Washington? The Panthers have won 4 straight over their bitter rivals. They meet tonight in Metamora. Let's head out to the game right now. The Washington Panthers coming into this game 1-1 against 2-0 state-ranked Metamora, but Washington doing everything right. Special teams, Devin Miller converts the high-arching field goal to put Washington on top 3 zip. Then Washington's going to pitch the ball to their senior captain, Will Freeman, and Freeman is going to get a terrific touchdown run right here as he darts inside, then outside, and holds off the tackler, diving into the end zone for a touchdown for Washington to make it 10-zip. Later, it's going to be Washington quarterback Noah Garcia. The sophomore keeps getting better and better. He hooks up with Owen Klein. Klein and Garcia battle for the starting quarterback job. Now Garcia's throwing it to Klein. What a great teammate. What a great Panther. Klein is the touchdown. Second half, it's going to be Garcia on the touchdown, running right behind big senior lineman Sean Thornton. That made it 24-zip. Washington cruises to the victory. 24-zip Panthers. We'll hear from the Panthers on Friday overtime. The actual game of the night in the Mid-Illini Conference has just ended. We're still working on highlights, but we do have most of the highlights done for you. Dunlap and Pekin, it was a wild game. That new Pekin scoreboard got lit up by both teams. A wildly exciting game. No score in the first quarter, but then the highlights started. Blake Dietz barrels in for a touchdown. Dunlap led 7-zip. Pekin comes right back. Brogan Benassi, their star quarterback, fakes the handoff. He's still got the ball, and he's coming right at me. 30 yards for the touchdown to make it 7-7. And then in the second half, Pekin down 14-7. Benassi's going to find Noah. Look at the big crowd, by the way. Blackout night, a huge crowd at Memorial Stadium for this one. Benassi right here is going to find Noah Perfetti for the Perfetti touchdown. Noah's got it in the end zone. This game was tied. It was tied throughout. Dunlap comes back. Truman Tyra is going to find John Feldman right here. Tyra rolling out, throws the ball downfield to Feldman, who makes the nice catch. That's going to set up a remarkable run by Jaden Schmick as Dunlap rallied to take the lead. Pekin, though, sent the game into overtime. A remarkable effort here by Schmick to set up the go-ahead score from about a yard out. He didn't quite get in there, but set up the score. But then watch Pekin in overtime. Pekin's going to run a little flea flicker right here. Bray Korma is going to pitch the ball to Ty Jackson. Pekin had the lead, but Dunlap has rallied to win it. We'll get you the winning kick. Dunlap wins it 28-27 in overtime. Wow. All right, that game just ended. Let's go to Canton now, where the Morton Potters taking on the Canton Little Giants, and the Potter defense pitching a shutout. Rogan Collins right here is throwing down the Little Giant with a whole lot of help from the Hogs. Then on offense, it's going to be Keenan Smith. Got a nice block by Aiden Lamar, and Keenan Smith is spinning, running into his own guys, breaking tackles by his own guys and the Little Giants. A giant night for Keenan Smith for the touchdown. Later, it's Keenan Smith running behind Joe Hahn, his polling guard, and there he goes again. Morton wins at 49-zip. The Potters are a perfect 3-0. East Peoria taking on Limestone. Good ball game. Late first half, it's 14-7. Limestone's right there, but a huge drive to end the first half. The lefty Dalton Oakman to Keeman Lee for a first down. Remember those names. Oakman now to Keeman Lee for another first down. Beautiful pass over the middle of the field. Then it's going to be a touchdown just before the half. This is a real backbreaker for Limestone. Oakman to Lee. Look at Lee make the catch in the end zone. Great snare, great catch, great win for East Peoria. East Peoria is a perfect 3-0. They're winners 35-7. We head now to the Big 12 Conference, where the Normal Community Ironmen are coming home from Urbana with a big win and a 3-0 record. Normal Community coming off that big win over Normal West. There would be no letdown tonight. They played very, very well in Urbana. Cole Kretzinger is their running back. I call him slippery, and he likes that. He is slippery. He cuts back. He makes people miss. He shows off that speed, and look at that great run by Kretzinger. William Castro boomed 2 field goals in the first half. So the defense, the special teams looking good. The defense, we'll get to them in a minute, but here's Kretzinger running behind Zach Zeman with some nice blocking. And look at the slippery Kretzinger cutting back, breaking tackles. He had a huge night for Normal Community. And the defense, we showed you the special teams, the offense. Jalen Smith, pick 6. Normal Community picks up a 55-7 win. Bloomington looks to go 3-0. They were at Peoria Stadium taking on Peoria Manual. Manual's Tyree Porter here to Mackay Hill, and Mackay Hill is gone. 70 yards, turns the short pass into the touchdown with about 65 yards after the catch. But Bloomington is going to get the win in this game. Jordan Norton right here with a nifty run for Bloomington. Runs over one guy and then races outside inside the 5. It's going to be Brian Kinkella with a Bloomington touchdown. Bloomington is 3-0. Kinkella is going to score right here. And Bloomington, I'm not sure we have that one. Bloomington wins at 48-6. Apologize, we'll get that highlight on overtime. Let's head now to Normal West. Normal West taking on Danville. Cody Mulbauer is going to lean and reach for the end zone right here for the Wildcats. Some great running by the junior star. And then it's going to be Drew Mangrum up top to Malik Gibbons-Smith, and he gets behind the defense but doesn't quite get in the end zone. But never fear, he's going to play Wildcat for the Normal West Wildcats on the next play. The direct snap to Malik Gibbons-Smith, and he gets his touchdown. Normal West gets the win 49-6. Normal West. Peoria Notre Dame is on the board with their first win of the year. They were way too much tonight for Champaign Central. We'll start our highlights with the defense. Devin Long with the interception right here for the Irish. Then it's going to be quarterback Zachary Priebus to Kevin O'Donnell for a nice game. Notre Dame throwing the ball. How about that? Pat Armstrong opening up the trick book on a forward pass. Later it's going to be Benjamin Lutz with the touchdown run. That's more like Irish football behind those big guards. Lutz is going to the house. Peoria Notre Dame's a winner, 58-26. Peoria Richwoods taking on Champaign Central in tonight's, or Champaign Centennial in tonight's game. Centennial scores on the touchdown run right here early in the game. Centennial kind of rolling in the games. Marion Richardson, a nice run for Peoria Richwoods on the inside handoff, picks up a first down right here. Later it's going to be Eli O'Donnell to Ace Hawks for a nice game, but Centennial gets the win over Peoria Richwoods tonight. Tomorrow, state-ranked Peoria High hosts Morris. Time for a break. When we come back, all your small school highlights, including state-ranked Bloomington Central Catholic at state-ranked Tolono Unity. It was a heck of a game. It's next on Football Friday, Week 3.